Good morning, children. Saira, welcome to the session. Today we are going to start a new topic in grammar, the sentence. We'll see what is meant by sentence. Okay. A sentence is a group of words that we use to communicate our ideas in writing or in speech. It has two parts. So what is a sentence? It is a group of words which gives proper meaning, isn't it? So when you want to communicate or when you want to write something, we write in full sentence. We tell you all to write every answer in full sentence. What is the meaning of sentence? It is a group of words that we use to communicate our ideas, okay, in writing or in speech. So this is a sentence. What it has got two parts. What are the two parts of the sentence? The subject and the predicate. I think you all have learnt in standard 5, but we will revise now that there are two parts of the sentence. One is what is called as subject and the other one is the predicate. Okay. What is meant by subject? The subject is a word or words that names the person, thing or place in a sentence. So suppose I am telling Ram is a good boy. Who is a good boy? We are talking about whom? Ram. So Ram is the subject. It is normally a noun or a pronoun. Okay, I think you all know what is noun, what is pronoun. We have already learnt about pronouns. So it states what the sentence is about. So we are talking about somebody. Suppose I'm talking about Ram or any boy or any girl, that old man, that policeman. So we are talking about somebody, this place, Taj Mahal or India, anything we are talking about is the subject. Okay, it is usually normally a noun or a pronoun. It states what the sentence is about. We are talking about what? That is the meaning of that subject. Okay. Now what is a predicate? What is predicate? It makes the statement about the subject. So Ram is a good boy. I'm telling you, we are talking about Ram. What we are telling about Ram is a good boy. This part of the sentence, what we are describing about Ram is the predicate. Okay. So it consists of a verb and its modifier. So every predicate will have a verb and other words. Modifiers means other words with that verb. The verb is the most important part of the predicate. It expresses an action or a state of being. You all know what is a verb? Usually it is an action verb or it's a state of being. Okay, crying, laughing, or any being state as well as any action, jumping, running, all these are also verbs. So what is the subject? It is usually a noun or a pronoun. It is the name of a place, animal or thing. Name of a person, place. Okay, even a thing. This subject, okay, that is a subject, and we are talking what is that? We are talking about that subject. Ram is a good boy. She is going to. So she is the, that is a pronoun. So she is the subject. Is going to school is the predicate. So every predicate will have a verb and the other words modifiers. So understood what is subject and predicate? We'll see some of the examples. Okay. So every sentence must have a subject and a predicate. So every sentence, which is we tell you all to write the answer in complete sentence, isn't it? So every sentence should have a subject and a predicate. Okay. Now read the following sentences. Ramesh speaks English well. Which all are highlighted blue color? They are all subjects. So Ramesh is subject. P speaks English well is the predicate. My brother is the subject. Works in a bank is the predicate. An old man was standing in the street. An old man is the subject. Was standing in the street is the predicate. This is my uncle. So this is the subject. Is my uncle is the predicate. So every predicate will have a verb. Okay. So you understood what is subject and predicate. Now shall we do some one or two exercises related to subject and predicate? Okay. So let me explain before that the explanation of the first sentence. Ram speaks English well. No, Ramesh speaks English well was the first sentence. In the first part, which is the subject here, Ramesh. That is the subject. Names the person about whom something is said. We are talking about whom? Ramesh. The second part speaks English well. What is this? Ramesh speaks English well. We are telling more about Ramesh. What does he doing? He is speaking English well. Speaks English well is the predicate. Says something about Ramesh. Okay. So that is Ramesh is the subject. We are telling more about that Ramesh. What is we are telling about Ramesh? That is, he speaks English well is the predicate. In the second sentence, what did we see? The second sentence. The first part is the my brother. So you will not remove my alone or only brother. So what fully the my brother is the subject. Names the person about whom something is said. Okay. The second part, works in a bank, that is the predicate. Okay, so say something about the person my brother named in the first part. Similarly with the other two sentences. So we saw how to differentiate between subject and predicate. The name of the person, place or thing, that will come under subject, and the remaining sentence part of the sentence which has got a verb which is explaining about that subject will be the predicate. Understood subject and predicate? Okay. And shall we do some exercise? Now circle the subject. Okay. Circle the subject and underline the predicate in the following sentences. First sentence. Shall we do this? Okay. Now, okay. India has won the test match. Now circle the subject. Okay. Circle the subject. This is the subject. India as the subject. Has won the test match is the predicate. Understood? The poor old man gets little food. Not only the old man. If you tell the noun means, you will underline only the man. No, this one, the poor old man is the subject. We are going to circle this. Gets little food is the predicate. Understood? So the poor old man, we are talking about whom? The poor old man. That is the subject. Gets little food is the predicate. Mahesh and Ramesh are brothers. So whom you are talking about? Mahesh, don't underline one circle only Mahesh. Mahesh and Ramesh. So this is subject. Our brothers are the predicate. Understood? The cat is sleeping in the sun. Who's sleeping? The cat. So the cat is the subject. Is sleeping in the sun is the predicate. Understood? So in the first sentence, India is the subject. The poor man is the subject. Mahesh and Ramesh in the third sentence. And in the fourth sentence, the cat is the subject. And remaining is sleeping in the sun. Has won the test match. Gets little food. Are brothers. All these are predicate. Understood subject and predicate? Shall we go to the next exercise? Okay. See here. See, match. You all, I think you all like matching. You have to match the subject with the predicate over there. Okay. So this is very easy. You can see here. Okay. Now you read both the sides. The meeting. Sales tomorrow. Catch mice. Means stop. Was over. Is a useful animal. Caught the thief. Make honey. The meeting. Shall I do? Yes. All of you would have understood and known the answer. Yes. This is the first one. The meeting was over. Meeting is the meeting is the subject. Was over is the predicate. The cow, will it come sales tomorrow? Catch mice, means stop, is a useful animal. Caught the thief, make honey. So the cow is a useful animal. This is the second one. The police caught the thief. This will be the third one. Our ship sails tomorrow. This is the fourth one. Fifth one, cats catch mice. This is the fifth one. Bees make honey. This is the sixth one. The red light means stop. Okay. So I've written all. So now we'll read the subject, which is the subject. The left hand side, what all is there? It is the subject. And the right hand side will be the predicate. The meeting was over. Was over will be predicate. The cow is the subject, is a useful animal is a predicate. The police is the subject. What is police? Caught the thief will be the predicate. Our ship sails tomorrow. Cats catch mice. Bees make honey. The red light is the subject. Means stop is the predicate. So understood what is subject and predicate? One more small exercise we will do. So all these are there in your workbook. Those who have the workbook, you can just refer to your workbook. If not, just see the video. Okay. Understood? Now shall we go to the next small exercise, children? Okay. See here, arrange the following sentences to make a good continuous paragraph. Now it is not in a order. Now you will read all the 5 sentences and you will arrange it in order. See, I will read the sentence first. All have engines which require petrol or diesel. Modern society depends a great deal on mineral oil. Without it, there would be no paraffin oil or lighting or cooking. Secondly, there would be no motor cars, aeroplanes, or diesel engines for trains. Thirdly, modern warfare would be impossible because there would be no tanks or warships. Now, it is the 5 lines that depend on the mineral oil. Which will be the first sentence? First sentence will be, you can see the words are there, secondly, thirdly. Okay, thirdly sentence words are there, you can keep in mind. And you read the paragraph, all these 5 sentences twice. First you read it. First what will come? Modern society depends a great deal on mineral. We are talking about what? Mineral oil. So this will be the first one. Modern society depends a great deal on mineral oil. So again next sentence will be without it. We are talking about mineral oil, isn't it? Without it, there would be no paraffin oil or lighting or cooking. This will be the second one. Then third sentence, secondly, there would be no motor cars, aeroplanes or diesel engines for trains. That will be the third one. Now, related to vehicles, see, all have engines that require petrol or diesel. So, that will be the fourth sentence. Okay, and the fifth one will be thirdly, modern warfare would be impossible because there would be no tanks or warships. This will be the fifth one. Understood? What will be the first one? Modern society depends a great deal on mineral oil. Without it means we are talking about mineral oil. That will come the second one. Without it, there would be no paraffin oil or lighting or cooking. That will be the second one. Secondly, there would be no motor cars, aeroplanes or diesel engines for train. Because why? All have engines which require petrol or diesel. That will be the fourth sentence. The last sentence will be thirdly, modern warfare would be impossible because there would be no tanks or warships. Understood how to rearrange? Now you have to read the 5 sentences. Whichever you see the meaning of it and whichever in the order you have to arrange. So 2 more paragraphs are there in your workbook. Those who have workbook can just refer to it. This is just a revision of subject and predicate. Understood, children, what is subject and what is predicate? And we have done some exercise which was there in workbook. We will continue the second part of sentences in the next video. Thank you, children. Take care. Sai Ram.